The views and opinions expressed are simply fun observations. They are not intended strong criticisms of talented, inspirational team of individuals and hardworking individuals at Naughty Dog working on the Uncharted project. Uncharted is a project rooted in positivity. This is not trolling the creators of the fantastic game and the fans who enjoy them. Man, history's just repeating itself. Batman is not a good dude. Take, for example, a game like Arkham Knight, released, I think, summer of last year, 2015, June. Batman is not a good dude, but the game is upfront about that. It reminds you that over and over. Batman has had too many Robins and a Batgirl and all these things in too short of a time. He's dragged a bunch of people into the crazy little game. And so we're going to get to ratings in a second, but he's not a good dude, but the game is upfront about it is the point. Uncharted 4, the game's great but flawed in the storytelling, but the game is not upfront about that. Batman is rated M, mostly for blood. You know, it shows, once again, consequences of real violence. People lying in pools of blood, people get tortured, and these things. Uncharted is rated teen. That's not really responsible people getting shot and so on, but they're not. You never notice them laying in pools of blood. You get these headshots, but people's brains aren't splattered on the wall, as gross as that is to say, and sounds and so on. But that's what the responsible aftermath would be to show stuff like that. But it's rated teen because it doesn't show that stuff, and it's just not upfront about what violence actually is and so on. That's it in a nutshell, y'all. I mean, my point is just that one game is not upfront about what's going on, and that's really it. I'm not going to say much in this video as I originally intended. I guess I was going to say some other things a little too late now. I was going to say, I was going to point out that, don't get me wrong, I like the games, specifically Lazarevich from Uncharted was a better villain to explain, in a better written story, explaining the killing motivations behind Nathan Drake. That was more self-defense because it was pillaging and invading and so on. So Nathan Drake was self-defense. And I was going to mention some different stuff in the story with Nadine and Rafe and Shoreline and how they're not burning any villages, so on. And here, Nathan Drake is not doing self-defense. He's just at odds with somebody. And it's not justifying all the whatever, but, which would be cool to have a not cool good dude as your main character, just like Batman's going to do, but it's not cool not to be upfront about it in the game, and that's kind of a flaw. Alright, Warriors, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to rate and comment. Maybe like the video. I'm out, peace. That's why the industry needs me. Or me!